disturbance.
Oh, thank you.
Don't move. Put your bag down. That was not very smart on your half, was it?
No.
Nope. How much you got to drink?
That's the thing. I accidentally drank.
Yeah, you did. Come on, come with me.
Ow.
The officer's tone is sharp and immediate. No hesitation, no warning.
Not about 1 to 10. Can you do me a favor? Go make sure he's okay. 5311's already 10-12. You can't check with the bartender. She assaulted the bartender.
Inside a busy restaurant, a situation has already spiraled out of control, and now police are stepping in to take control before things get worse. What could make officers react this quickly inside a public place?
To pee.
You accidentally need to pee? How much have you had to drink?
That's the thing. I didn't drink.
What's wrong with you?
That's the thing, dear. He actually said he was going to have sex with me to get me to be manicured.
So, do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Nothing at all? I'm just going to use the back of my hand. I'm going to check your waistband.
But no, I accidentally. Listen.
Don't call me honey.
This guy accidentally said that I could become manager here. And he actually said, if you sleep with me, honey.
I'll shoot you. I'll put a bullet in your head. Just moments earlier, this same woman had made a serious threat, loud enough for staff and customers to hear. That single statement changes everything, from a disturbance to a potentially dangerous situation. Do you think this was just talk, or something the police had to take seriously?
They're making it seem like I did something.
I watched you do it.
Well, no, that's the thing. Making it seem like I did all of it. Because he's real jealous.
I watched you do it. You're missing that point. I watched you do it. Go ahead, have a seat. Do you need EMS or anything?
I think I need, shit. You know what? It's hot in here.
I'll turn the air on. Scoot your feet in.
Ow.
They're coming out. You got this thing, I just whenever you want to take a picture, but you got that.
I do. I watched the whole thing.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the air on for you.
Officers arrived. Do you know who she is? As officers arrive, they immediately try to understand the situation. They speak to staff, trying to figure out whether this woman is a customer or a complete stranger causing chaos. No, she literally just came in, sat down, and began acting aggressively almost immediately. The staff makes it clear she doesn't belong there. She walked in uninvited, sat down, and began acting aggressively almost immediately. My bartender was like, we gotta get her out of here. The tension inside the restaurant had already built up before police even arrived. Employees felt uncomfortable and possibly unsafe. If you were working there, would you try to handle it yourself or call the police right away? She assaulted the bartender. Now the situation becomes more serious.
I fuck a bestiality, and then she's like, fuck this nigga. And I walked over and I was like, ma'am, can I just talk to you outside? She's like, no, fuck you nigga, I'll shoot you. I'll put a bullet in your head. And then she just kept on going.
Wow. Okay. Let me go step inside right quick, and if you don't mind, just watch out for her. I'll be right back.
No, I got you.
This isn't just verbal anymore, there's physical action involved. I accidentally drank. The suspect's explanation starts to sound unclear and inconsistent. She claims she accidentally drank, but moments later her story begins to shift. That's the thing, I didn't drink.
You weren't behind the bar, were you?
Yeah.
Did you get hit?
Oh, no, just Coke. She just threw the drink on, no.
Did she say anything to you prior?
She was clearly messed up prior. She asked if we had anything for free because she's homeless and hungry. And then she was just shouting a lot of obscenities that she shouldn't be shouting. And
okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Oh, I do.
You mind if I take a peek at it?
When I asked ask for a name cover.
Has she ever worked here before?
No. She came in and there was another girl sitting and she was just talking.
Now she's saying the opposite. This kind of contradiction is often a red flag for officers. It suggests confusion, impairment, or something else going on. So what do you think? Intoxicated or something more serious?
What's your telephone number? Okay. Do you want to press charges? No.
She just can't come back here, right?
Well, we'll make sure
As
that
long
happens.
as that happens, I'm okay.
I still think she's probably going to go with me because she caused a disturbance in the whole thing. Clearly, there's something more to it.
There's something very mental. She was screaming some stuff that,
Like what?
like about sex, just weird sex stuff. Real,
She said the same thing to me.
yeah, just weird stuff, and people are just jealous of her, and they're gonna see it. She's talking about shooting in between the eyes, just crazy talk. There's something not okay.
He said if you sleep with me, you can be manager here. Suddenly, the situation takes a strange turn. The suspect begins making allegations against staff, claims that are serious but don't seem to match what witnesses are saying. I watched you do it. The officer pushes back firmly. He personally witnessed the incident and isn't accepting her version of events.
What she's saying doesn't make
You're
any
making
sense.
it seem like I did something. She continues to deny responsibility, trying to shift the narrative, but the officer remains focused on what he saw. At this point, do you believe her story or the officer's?
Just heard her say something about this is America and you military.
I don't know if she's military or not, but
I don't know. I mean, if she doesn't like it here, she's more than welcome to leave the country. You know?
I just wanted I just wanted you to know he was very respectful. I mean, he smiled, he did nothing.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, I'll make sure I pass it on to him that he did a good job. Thank y'all.
She just launched that drink and then threw a basket of food. This is the moment everything crosses the line. Throwing objects in a crowded restaurant isn't just disruptive, it can be dangerous. It splashed the bartender, the manager, and even other patrons. Now, multiple people are affected. This turns a simple disturbance into a clear case of physical misconduct. In situations like this, even something as simple as throwing a drink can legally count as battery. Why? Because it involves unwanted physical contact, even if no serious injury occurs. Combined with aggressive behavior, it can also fall under disorderly conduct. A lot of people don't realize this. Do you think throwing a drink should be treated as a crime?
I'm going to read this to you, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
No.
You don't? What part don't you understand?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure, like, what, is he pressing charges?
At this point, officers move forward with formal procedure. They begin reading her Miranda rights, signaling that the situation is now officially criminal. Do you understand these rights? But even here, there's confusion. The suspect struggles to understand what's happening and what it means for her. I'm getting ready to pee lately. Her responses become more scattered, more unpredictable, adding to the officer's concern.
So I can talk to you. You understand that you have the right to remain silent?
Well, that's the thing. They're trying to get me to get quiet.
No. The reason why I'm asking you this is so you don't self-incriminate. That's the whole purpose of your rights. Me reading these to you gives you the opportunity of talking to me if you wish. If not, then you don't have to. Would you like me to read them to you again?
Well, I guess I'm starting to get it a little bit, but, you know.
All right,
You've
first one, you have
already
the right to
committed
remain silent,
battery.
which means you have
This
the right
is the
to not
turning
talk to
point.
me.
The officer makes
If
it
you
clear,
do choose
this
to
isn't
talk
up
to
for
me, you've got
debate
the right
anymore.
to have an
I
attorney
saw
present with
everything.
you during
There's
questioning
no
if you wish.
uncertainty. Between
If you
eyewitnesses,
cannot
body cam
afford
footage,
to
and
hire a
security
lawyer,
cameras,
one
the
will be
evidence is
representative
solid.
while
That was full-on intention. The officer directly rejects her claim of it being accidental. At this moment, the situation is fully escalated, and there's no going back. Do you think the officer handled this correctly, or could this have been de-escalated differently? I didn't even hurt him. It was just a little water. From her perspective, the situation isn't serious. She minimizes her actions, suggesting it was harmless. It accidentally splashed. She continues to claim it was an accident, not intentional.
You're still coming with us because you've already committed 2 criminal offenses. One, you committed battery.
How?
The battery is an untouched.
Oh, wait, I can't even talk in the car. I don't know if we can talk somewhere because I have to like pee or poop.
Well, no, you're not going to the bathroom right now. You've already committed battery.
Oh,
The simple touching and striking of another person unwanted is considered battery.
Oh, I didn't touch.
And not to mention, based off your behavior that you displayed inside the restaurant, you've also committed disorderly conduct.
Wait, no, I actually was talking and arguing, and my drink slammed down, and it accidentally splashed up.
I watched the whole. I was standing behind you when you did everything. I saw everything.
It did splash, dear.
Oh yeah, it's not splashed the bartender. It splashed the general manager. It even splashed other patrons that are inside the restaurant.
If you argue and accidentally slam a drink, that shouldn't be.
You didn't slam the drink. You threw it.
No, that's the thing.
Yes, you did. I'm not going to argue with you. I saw exactly what I saw, not to mention everything that you've done was not only captured on my body cam, but they're internal security cameras. There's no getting, oh, this was an accident. That was full-on intention because you weren't happy with the way that either one, you were being treated or the service. That's not how you handle things as an adult. You don't do that.
I know, but that's the thing. I accidentally got a bad batch lately of something, I think. So I don't know.
A bad batch of what?
I was just recently injected at jail with some batch of some Haldol, and it apparently, allegedly...
What did you go to jail for?
That's the thing. I had went down to North Bay Police Department. They said, you got to get home quick because these guys is robbing you. So they said, we're going to follow you home because we can't let you get killed. So it's following home, right? It clicks on the lights, and then it pulls a gun to my brain and says, you was not staying at the station lately, dear.
Okay, so do you have anything on your person that you're not supposed to have?
No.
Anything at all? Because once you get to the jail, they're going to search you. If they find anything on you, that's going to be an additional charge.
Oh, hey.
You understand that?
That's the thing.
Okay. For now, I'm going to take your rosary and I'm going to put it in safekeeping, all right?
Ooh. I have to use the restroom.
Well,
I don't know if EMS can get me to pee in the truck.
Nope, we're leaving now. So I will handle all that stuff. Look, all your property is going to come with you, all right?
Yeah.
She was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. What started as a disturbance ends with serious charges. The situation escalated far beyond what anyone in that restaurant expected. Based on her actions, she could face multiple charges: battery for the physical act, disorderly conduct for causing public disruption, and potentially aggravated assault due to the earlier threat. Even verbal threats, if taken seriously, can significantly increase the severity of charges. Do you think the charges match what happened, or are they too harsh?
Because they accidentally did this and had it set up to do this.
Okay, well, watch your knees.
Ouch.
All right, I just need you to do me 2 things. Go inside, talk to some of the patrons, see if they were unpleased with her behavior so I can put...
This situation shows how quickly things can spiral. A single moment of anger combined with poor decisions can turn into a life-changing legal problem. Staying calm, walking away, or simply listening could have changed everything here. Now, I want to hear from you. Was the officer completely justified, or do you think the situation could have been handled differently? Drop your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoy real, unfiltered body cam breakdowns like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.